It's just YouTubio. Who cares? Is that what it's called? YouTubio?
YukiTube?
It's been so long.
Hey YouTube! So we're here with Dennis again, and David's filming. Or you haven't seen David for a while. He got a haircut, and yeah, this is our my YCS Anaheim deck profile. I played Brilliant ABC. If you guys see this build on Simo's channel, the Leprechaun stole my deck. So yeah, he stole my Lucky Charms. So we played the same list. Only one card difference. He played the Third Desires, where I played Foolish, and the intern also played the same deck. And he went 4-0, and he went 4-3. I went X2-1, 8-2-1. I'm sorry. I went all the way to the end, and then I count 54th place. It was nationals, I would have made it, but whatever. That's cool. The reason why I play Brilliant is because whatever he says in his video is all my ideas. So this is the originator here, okay? So the reason why I play Brilliant is that if you get striked on a gadget, like you automatically lose. So, but if you have Brilliant Fusion, you get an extra normal summon. So like getting striked is not so bad, and a Trick Clown is also considered a enabler, as same thing as a gadget would. And we're not playing Photon Thrashers, and same thing with getting second normal summon gives you another letter. Like you can attach like a B onto your Dragon Buster after you made it, and then you're immune to System Down. And same thing with A, you put it on your Dragon Buster, and you're immune to Alka Heads and stuff like that. And yeah, I just think it's really it gives you higher ceiling. It was, I guess you say it's a little less inconsistent, and but it gives you higher ceiling. And in a tournament like that, you kind of want the highest ceiling possible. I was in deck list right now, and then I'll explain all my card choices and my card changes I'll do in the next deck list. I know Elvis Vu, he won the YCS Anaheim. He played Brilliant at ABC too. He played 44 card build, which I think is correct. I would play 44 as well, but at the time I had time to test it. I think 44 is just the correct number because it gives you just enough room for tech and your engine as well. And I'll explain some cards right now, so we'll get into it.
How many cards is this?
40.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're good. All right, so I played the 2 gold gadgets, the 2 silver gadgets. We don't play 3 and 3 because the Trick Clown counts as a gadget, and so you're running 3 Miracle Fusions here. So it's kind of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the Foolish Burials is 8. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 8. So you have 8 enablers, I guess to say. So same thing as having 3 Photon Thrashers, 2 gadgets and 2 gadgets. So that's 7. Plus the Rhoda is 8. So it's same thing, same concept. It's still 8 enablers. So 2 of each. I would play Photon Thrashers. Come think about it now, because you lose to Kieran. Kieran's an asshole card. David plays Metal Foes. He's a little bitch. It's Kieran. So yeah. So we move on to the next card. So you're on the 3 A's, 3 B's, and 3 C's.
Oh, what's the reason behind this?
I know no, it's not standard. Elvis actually plays 2.
Oh right.
Yeah, but I think you can't play 2. I think 2 is actually the C is actually the strongest over A. I would probably cut the A if I were to cut any of these 3, because not only is Paleozoic a deck, like to beat Paleozoic now, you just go A, summon A, attach C, and just keep attacking them with it. That's all I did for getting my Paleozoic attaches. I played 3 Paleozoics, that's all I did, and they just couldn't get over this because you can't mirror force this, so you can't like do anything, and you can't karma cut it. So it's really really good. And there's times where you would attack, and then the C will fall off, and then you summon something else, and then that's finished. That completes your ABC. So that's why I think C is really really good. But I kind of do agree with them. Like it is searchable, but like you need a 3 because of Desires. You banish one, and then you lose. You can't make Buster. So we'll go on to the next cards. Sorry, haven't made deck profile in a while. I don't pick up cards anymore. It's really, really cold. My hands are really cold. And I played the 1 Garnet because we're playing Real Fusion. It's signed by Carlos because we draw Garnet like it's our job. And yeah, so in retrospect, I would actually play a 2nd Garnet because there is times when I drew the Brilliant Fusion and Garnet. So you want the Brilliant Fusion to only go off. So in a 44 card deck, the math comes out that I'm not a math major, but the math does come out that having the 2nd Garnet will not be drawn because you're at 44 cards. So I don't know. That's what they say. And then the 1 Trick Clown, obviously, because of it's gonna be a brilliant fusion, brilliant ABC. So you send this, and it's kind of having a Jadit. So it's really really good. Okay, so that's all the monster. I think it's 15. If I remember, it's 40 card deck. And this is 2 Desires. I have it.
It's unlimited Desires.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2 Desires. I would play the 3rd one. It's 44 card deck. So I'll tell you guys what I'll add for make it 44. I'm lending this to my friend right now. He's playing LA Regionals coming up week. So yeah, the one upstairs is to be cut if it's 44. 2 Book Eclipse. I felt like since we're not reading the Photon Thrashers, this is like your L2 Kieran, and it's also like a trap card as well. And oh, I need to tell you guys what the name of the deck is. The name of the deck is called Forbidden Letters because you play the wait for it. Play the 3 Forbidden Chalices. So the idea of the deck is that there's no traps in this deck. We run 0 traps because traps are bad. You don't run a. If you were to go a lot of people say this format is dice roll format, right? So like if you draw traps or you start opening traps going second, that card are dead. Like you can't do anything with it. There's like I know I've talked to a lot of my friends. What they do going game 2 when they're they know they're going second, set out all the traps. So I was like, oh, why are you doing that? Why don't you just like not play traps at all? So essentially, in my idea was that Chalice is the same thing as a strike, just that Chalice doesn't beat a pendulum scale. But in the mindset of strike negating effects, Chalice is the exact same thing. It's also really good when you're playing against a field of heroes and Infinity and whatever those boss monsters. And I know Dark Lords are also going to be a really popular deck. So this turns off Chrysias, turns off Vanity's Fiend, turns off Dark Laws, turns off Infinities, and turns off Toad somewhat. You can just make them activate the Toad. And yeah, it's just a really good card. I don't regret playing this over Strike. It's just super good. And it's always live when you draw it. And same thing with Book Eclipse as well. They kind of act like a blanket card. I know Elvis Vu's playing Dark Holes instead. I do agree with that. There's a card I'll change after that, but I still agree that 2 Book Eclipse is good. So in a normal build, this would be 3 strikes and 2 DD barriers. That's if you're on really regular traps. So yeah, Forbidden Letters, guys. And then we play 2 Instant Fusions. Gives you a higher ceiling. There's a combo with this. If you open this with the hanger and a letter, you can get ABC because you make a Abyss Dweller. And Abyss Dweller is really good as well because you could make Dweller, and Dweller is kind of like a stun card because they can go into Gadget, letter B, and then make a Tsukiyomi because B falls off, and then Dweller negates the B in the graveyard. So Dweller is pretty good. Sounds good. Okay, and then obviously 3 Brilliant Fusions, draw with Garnet, obviously, and then you run the obvious 3 Terraforming and 3 Uni Hangers. Good.
Heart of the deck.
Heart of the deck, yeah, you have to play that. And then 3 Twin Twisters. I know Elvis is only playing 2. The reason I'm playing 3 is because I knew I follow Ed on Facebook. I'm friends on Facebook, and I was talking about like Paleozoics all day. So I knew like that deck coming into the event was gonna be super hot, and Paleozoics play like 60 trap cards. So you need this to win. Like you need this to blow up stuff. Like if I wasn't playing this, like I think I would have lost some of my Paleozoic matches, as well as like some of my ABC, because they go like, oh, summon set 3, and then like, oh, you can blow up the back rows and you're good to go. I know people say that, oh, you can hit barriers on accident, and I'm like, oh, just don't be an idiot and hit barriers. You know, you don't just shotgun this. You know, you do it on top of something. So if they like they bottom at you, you chain it to hit the other 2. So you just be smart with the card. And also you sign one out going first because you know you don't want to draw too many of these going first. All right. And I assume that I made this deck assuming that you're always going second. Like you're always gonna lose dice roll. You can't control dice rolls. And then like if you think about it, like half your games you're gonna go second. So like that means that if your deck's running traps, that means that half your games are like you're drawing dead cards. So it's not good. So no traps, guys. And then Regeki, I would change this to Dark Hole because Dark Hole enables your A on C or B on C, and then gets you another summon. It is correct playing a board clear because of the Dark Lords and Heroes and Mermails. I forgot to talk about Mermails. Yeah, you just need something to clear the board because they just go off. That's too much. And then Foolish Barrier, obviously. And I kind of lied. I do play 1 trap. I play Treacherous Trap Hole.
What?
It's broken. So I play Rafflesia. The problem I see with Rafflesia is that people make Rafflesia and they really think about Bottomless and Treacherous, right? So when you have a Rafflesia on board already, they're thinking about those cards. So they're gonna probably try playing around those cards. But haha, I don't play those cards. I play Treacherous. So I can use it as an offensive card. So sometimes I'll just have 2 rank 2s, make it to Rafflesia, and then they're like, what the hell are you doing? And you just shotgun it, and then 2 of their monsters die. So it's kind of having like 2 direwolves, but like it's chainable. So they can't do anything to your Rafflesia except for strike it. But you know, you're not gonna strike a Rafflesia. So yeah, it won me a lot of games. Like I think it's really good. So this is the only trap we run. And then I'll tell you guys what I side out during game 2 because I also don't play orthodox cards on my side as well. We'll just go through it real fast. So 2 Gamma Seals, 2 Maxis, and a Cycle Raiders, my monster count. This is for the mirror match. This is for BA, which I didn't play at all. I don't think I sided it at all. And this is obviously for the Toads and your boss monsters, like just Toads, I guess. Toad and Dark Laws, I guess, but yeah. And then 1 pot of acquisitiveness. I don't know, that's what I say it, right? Okay, acquisitiveness is for the mirror match as well. Or I know a lot of bad players, like they don't like follow meta, and like Ghost Reaper is like out of the meta now. But some people still play Ghost Reaper, so you gotta play this because it's YCS Anaheim, and some people, you know, like they don't follow pop music, you know, they still think Britney Spears is like #1 hit. So you know, you gotta play like according to
Britney is #1.
So you gotta play according to your meta, because then some people still play Ghost Reapers, and you just lose to Ghost Reapers. But if you're a good player, you shouldn't be playing Ghost Reapers anymore. But you know, whatever. So you gotta play that, and obviously 3 system downs for the mirror match. And okay, so I don't play Anti-Spell Fragrance because it affects my Treasure Trap pool as well, but also because it's a trap card, and I believe in fair Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. We should all let everyone play. You know, there's no floodgates, you know? So I instead of playing Anti-Spell, I play Galaxy Cyclone. Oh, no, it's Galaxy Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone, I'm sorry, guys. So this is for Metaphos, only for Metaphos, because I know this is against David. Every time you set the scale up, you just Cosmic Cyclone it, and then not only that they don't complete their scale, but they don't complete their extra deck to when they pendulum out everything. And also this hits their fusion. So if they don't have the regular fusion, because they only run 1 regular fusion, if you get rid of the regular fusion, they cannot play on their own turn. So like usually they go like Mithrilium loop into like Orc House. But if you get rid of the regular fusion, right, they can't do any of that during their turn. So they usually what the normal play would be like, scale, pop something to get the regular fusion down. Activate regular fusion, put it back in the deck, get the put in a scale, activate, get the regular fusion again, and activate its regular fusion again. And that's 2 fusions, right? But if you get rid of the regular fusion, they only can get the quick play, and the quick play can't be activated during the turn because it's a quick play in the set. So if you get rid of their regular fusion, it's it. Like they can't do anything on their turn. So you should be winning already after that. So that's why I don't think you need anti-spell, because this is a spell card. And this is also good against Paleozoic as well. It acts as a regular MST, and it banishes their Paleozoic so they can't bring it back out. So I think it's really, really good. It has multi-use. That's why this format is too spread out. So you need multi-use cards like this.
I agree.
Okay. And and then the last card is Dark Hole. So yeah, I would put this in the main. It clears like big boards, which is like what it is. The format is right now. And then my first trap is Union Scramble. So you would side this out for this when you see like system downs and what was it? Ghost Reapers, Ghost Cherries. Because then your win condition now is going to rank 4, so you need this to come back in the game. And you only side this in when you're going first, because these traps are bad. And then my last trap, because I play fair Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanny's after this. If you guys
play fair,
play fair, yeah. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, Dark Lord deck, that thing is like obnoxious as hell. So if you flip this over, like you pretty much won. Like you can't break this. So I know I was floating on A's all day, just having this on board because they can't do anything. So my opponent just had Vanity Speed, and then I was recycling A, like I'll get A back set it, and until I got a combo to blows up. So yeah, I mean this is like only floodgate. I'm sorry guys, and yeah, asked me to side it out. I was like, oh, you can side it out, but I don't. All right, and okay, that's all my side, and then it's my extra deck. So just mandatory 3 busters, the Seraph Knight and the Norden for condition cards, Utopia package, Castell standard, GGX standard, Dire. I only pay 1. I do regret one time not having 2. There's like no room. Like it might be the 16th card, but I don't know. Samurai was also a really good card too, but yeah, I don't know. Emerald, you need this to recycle your emeralds and your food and your busters sometimes because you run out of busters. And then the Tsukiyomi standard, the Dweller standard, and then the Trap Tricks Reflegia I said. Like you just make this and you blow up their board. It's pretty good. And then the last tech card is Carnagorian. A lot of people don't play around this because they think like this card doesn't exist in their mind. So there's one game where I tag out my Buster to have, now I have 3 pieces, right? I'll just show you guys. You have 3 pieces, right? Yeah, 3 pieces, okay. So the smart thing to do is put them all in defense mode, because if this guy's an attack, they're gonna crash into it, and then their C's gonna float. But that's only a mirror match. But you just get used to putting them all in defense mode. And then if you see this, right, like your opponent isn't gonna make an Alcahest to suck one of these letters up, right? So what you do is that you make a Carnagorgon. So they can't suck anything up now, like, and then you're free to make a Buster, and then your Buster's protected because it'll redirect the Carnagorgon redirected someone else. And also in this matchup as well, when you tag out your opponent in the mirror match, your opponent will have a Buster on the board, right? And you have this tagged out. They're not gonna banish anything because it's a waste of ammo. So you just make Carnagorgon, and now they can't Buster because if they Buster, you can redirect to the Buster itself, and then they'll Buster themselves. So they're smart. They won't Buster. Yeah. So Carnagorgon like is really good. Like I won three or four games because they don't see this coming. Because when you see this board, like you think about Diamond Dire to pop something or Cassell to spin something, but you just make Carnagorgon, and it's like it's over. You won already. Only thing bad about this is that is your pieces are stuck on here because they're most likely not going to activate. So you should have another more food in your grave to make your second Buster. So yeah, that's my deck profile, guys. So yeah, X2-1. I lost to round 4 or round 3 to a mirror match, and that guy was really good. He's from Peru. He went to the last round. Something happened. He got in trouble, and then he played Ed last round, and then he got like a game loss from that. I don't know what happened. He got sent to the back room, so I don't know. And then I lost round 6 to a mirror match as well. But this guy was running 2 Infinity packages, so I got rid of 1 Infinity package, and then he summoned Galaxy Soldier. He summoned Sour Dragon, and then summoned Galaxy Soldier. I'm like, no way, he got his second Infinity package. No way. He's making play these, right? He went to Nova, Infinity Nova, like, no! And not only that was that he Reapered me at the beginning of the game, and then I top deck Pot of Acquisitiveness, but I couldn't activate it because of the Infinity. So I lost that game to a guy that who's behind the meta. Yeah, and then I drawed my last my draw was round 8 or round 9, I forgot. And it was to Dark Lords with we were just going back and forth with the Vanity's Emptiness because he couldn't get rid of it, and we were just drawing back and forth, and then we got a draw. Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
What are the 4 cards that you would play?
Oh, 4 cards. So it was 44 card deck. Let me go real fast. How long is this video already?
17.
Goddamn.
I guess it goes on and on and on. We already heard it from Simo. We don't need to hear it from you.
He hasn't made a video yet, so I'm trying to beat him to it.
Wow.
Where is it at? I'm sorry. You can cut. I'll cut this out. It was this.
It's Dennis's birthday.
Oh yeah. It was my birthday yesterday, so that's why I'm not making any videos.
I bought him yogurt. I'm a good friend. $4.32. Whatever. It's no big deal. Can't put a price on friendship.
Oh, 4 Thrashers. Okay. So yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, and David took me out for dinner today because he was busy yesterday. And then what happened was he forgot his credit card, so I had to pay for my own birthday dinner. So he made up with
I can afford that.
Yogurt.
I can't afford dinner, but I can afford yogurt.
Yeah. Okay. So the 4 cards I'll change is that it'll be a second Garnet, so that'll be 1, right? The third Desires, so that'll be 2. And then I would change this Dark Hole and add another Dark Hole, so that's 3, right? And then it would probably be a Photon Thrasher. So maybe this would be 2 Photon Thrashers over the second Dark Hole, or you can play the 2 Maxis over it. Depends on your meta. Maxis aren't that good because of Paleozoics because they don't really go off. So and also it's clogging your hand when you do Tsukiyomi play. It's a card you have to toss away. So but for sure it's gonna be the second Garnet. The second Desires. The Upstart. Yeah, that's right. I have another slot because Upstart. I'm sorry guys. Yeah. So it could be 2 Photon Thrashers. This becomes Dark Hole and another Dark Hole. So that's Garnet, Desires, Dark Hole, and then 2 Photon Thrashers. So that will be the 44 cards to make it 44 cards. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys loved the in-depth profile. Let me know if you have any questions. Forbidden Letters. That's what it's called. I tried to put in Forbidden Lands, but that card's kind of ass. Yeah. All right. There's YouTube. Thank you for watching, and hope to make more videos for you guys. Bye.
Missed your videos, man. Glad you're making more videos again.